Good morning. Happy Monday. Holy, this weekend was a curveball. So I got a stomach bug on Friday. It was a crazy weekend. So back up. Thursday night, well, technically Friday morning and like the wee hours of the morning, I get woke up from like a dead sleep and I need to go throw up. So I throw up. I instantly knew what it was because this tummy bug just went through all the kids. It only lasts for like 24 hours. They did not throw up. I did, but they had other signs. So I was like, okay, this is what it is. But Mike and Vaughn left for a trip to DC Friday morning. So when I tell you that my girls raised themselves on Friday, I am not lying. The stomach bug was only like 12 hours of misery, but I had to lay flat on my back and like breathe as if I was going through like a pregnancy. Anyway, it was rough. It was like breathing through contractions. It lasted I couldn't even stand up because if you stand, I instantly got, you know how like right before you throw up, it's like that 15 seconds of like, please end my life. Like think you're dying. So it was like that. So I just laid, and thank goodness, like it's still summer. The girls were coming in and out because they already had it. And so it was fine, and they're older. So it was totally fine. But yeah, the day Mike leaves for out of town, and somehow he didn't get it. So I was like the whole time thinking Mike is going to get this in DC. Mike is going to get this in DC. It's him and Vaughn only. Anyway, so Mike took Vaughn to Washington, D.C. It's a trip they've had planned forever, and that they're just taking. And it was so good that they got to go alone without the girls because, like, one day they sat and watched Congress debate for, like, 2 hours. Like, Viv would want, Berkeley, too, probably, would want no part of that. So they had the best trip in Washington, D.C. I'm just glad we tackled all that before school started because once we start school, I'm sure we'll be bringing home other fun viruses that we get to mess around with as school starts. But today, Mike and Vaughn are about to be home. My dad's over to hang out. And I'm taking the two girls to a birthday party that's about an hour and a half away. So that'll take up most of the day. But it was such a fun weekend. We had plans like stacked on top of each other, like 6 things, seeing different people, spending the night at my parents' house, just doing all the things before school started. It was the last weekend. And the girls had to basically nurse me back to health. So today's going to be a fun day. And I hope you guys are surviving out there with any illnesses. So weird that a stomach bug like in the middle of summer, but a lot of people have had it around here. So hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. If it's your last few days before school starts, we're with you.